My name is Flavius Maximus. Also comes in handy as an eye chart. Tonight I'm going to tell you about the Julius Caesar caper. It all began during the Ides of March. I was sitting in my office. I had just sent yet another criminal to jail, Suetonius the Gladiator. He'd been fixing fights in the Colosseum. Had a crooked lion that kept taking a dive. Anyway, I was sitting in my office, almost broke my table with those marble postcards when he walked in.
You Flavius Maximus, Private Romani?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Are you positive we're alone?
I'm positive we're alone.
Well, then who's that standing beside you?
That's you.
I know, but can I be trusted?
Now, I could see I was dealing with no ordinary man. This guy was a nut. All right, what can I do for you?
Flavius, a terrible thing has happened. It's the greatest crime in the history of Rome. Julius Caesar has been murdered.
Julius Caesar? Murdered?
Yes! It happened just an hour ago in the Senate. He was stabbed.
Stabbed?
Yes! They got him in the rotunda.
Ooh, that's a painful spot. I had a splinter there once, those marble splinters, you know.
Boy, I tell you, all of Rome is in an uproar. I came to you because you're the top private eye in Rome. You've got to find the killer.
Well, I'll try.
Oh, you can do it. After all, you're the guy who got Nero. Sent him up on that whole arson rap.
Oh yeah, old Nero. Say the whole town was sure burnt up about him, eh? Yeah, because it was...
So, Flavius, will you take the case?
Just a minute, pal. I'd like to know just who I'm working for. Who are you, anyway?
Oh, I'm a senator. I was Caesar's best friend. The name's Brutus.
Brutus, eh? All right, Brutus, you got yourself a boy. I'll take the case. In Rinse the Blood Off My Toga by Frank Wayne and John Schuster. My fee is 125 drachmas a day, payable in advance.
All right, here you go.
You're one short.
Hey, you got a good ear.
When it comes to money, perfect pitch. Let's go, eh?
So, Flavius, here we are, the Senate. This is where Big Julie got knocked off.
I see. So, where's the corpus delicti?
The what?
The corpus delicti. What's the matter? Don't you understand plain Latin? The body.
Oh, the stiff.
Yeah.
Lying right over there.
Wowee. Hey, daggers in it.
Yeah, what do you think?
If he were alive today, he'd be a pretty sick boy. Say he's really fixed for blades, eh? Because he's like...
So, Flavius, what do you think?
Well, fill me in. Who are these guys standing around here?
Oh, they're senators. They were all here when it happened. That's Publius, that's Casca.
And who's the guy right behind you with the lean, hungry look on his kisser?
Oh, that's Cassius.
So who would you say is the likeliest suspect?
Why, that fella standing next to him.
That's you!
I know, but can I be trusted?
Now, I could see I was dealing with no ordinary case. This was a mental case. And wait a minute, who's the dame?
Who? Oh, that's Calpurnia's wife. I mean, excuse me, that's Calpurnia Caesar's wife.
Oh, well, she's a suspect. Pardon me. Mrs. Caesar? Yes? Flavius Maximus, private eye. I'd like to ask you a few questions. What do you know about all this?
I told him, Johnny, no!
What?
Johnny, don't go, I told him. But no, he wouldn't listen to me.
Now, look, Mrs. Caesar.
If I told him once, I told him 1,000 times. Johnny, don't go.
Now, please, don't upset yourself.
I beg you, don't go. I told him, Johnny, don't go. I said this the Ides of March. Beware already.
Yeah, but
who didn't listen to it? What?
hey, take it easy. Sergeant, please, take Mrs. Caesar home.
I told him, Johnny, don't go.
I don't blame him for going.
So, Flavius, what do you think?
I don't know. Not an angle anyway, not a clue.
Well, cheer up, Flavius, after all. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Let's reconstruct the crime. Now, Caesar was over there, and... Hey, wait a minute. Someone's hiding behind that pillar. Come on out, buddy. I see you. Yeah, come on out.
Stop it!
What you doing hanging around here, Buster?
Well, why shouldn't it be? I'm Mark Antony.
Mark Antony?
Sure! Just made a speech on the body of Caesar. I said
ears, Roman's countrymen. Lend me your ears. Yeah, what you got in that sack there? Ears! Oh, get out of here.
Wait a minute. Don't you want to know bumped off Big Julie?
You mean, you know who did it? Hurry, what's his name?
Yeah, his name is Interp.
That's an interesting name. Must be Greek.
No, look, Flavius, he's dead.
What? What a confusing case. All I had for clues was 2 dead bodies and a sack full of ears.
Now look, Flavius, I'm paying you 110 drachmas a day.
That's 125 drachmas.
That's right, you got a good ear.
I got a sack full of good ears.
Let's see some action here.
Listen, don't get your toga in a knot. I got a pal, Claudius. Runs a bar over on the Via Flaminia. He should have some answers for me.
That's the idea. Get out among the people. Ask questions. After all, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
See you later.
Hey, Flame, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
What you drinking?
Give me a Martinez.
You mean a martini?
If I want 2, I'll ask for him. Now look, I'm working on this Julius Caesar kill. You know anything?
Yeah, try that dame right over there.
Thanks. Okay, sister, start talking. I told you! Okay, stop talking. Claudius, do you know anything else?
Yeah, actually, I think I know the guy you're looking for.
You mean Mr. Big? Hurry, what's his name?
Yeah, his name is Interp.
That's a killer of a name. Hey, Claudius, I'd like to write it down. Got a chisel? Claudius!
Hey, Flavius, how you doing?
Brutus, what are you doing there?
Oh, I was, looking for you. Say, who's that down the bar?
Claudius, the bartender.
See, that's a funny place for him to carry a knife in his back.
He's dead. He was stabbed through the portico.
Oh, that's even more painful than the rotunda.
Right.
So, have you come up with any answers? Who killed Julius Caesar?
And at that moment, I began to think. Brutus had been the only man around when all those others had gotten murdered. Caesar, Antony, the bartender. Brutus was always there. Things were beginning to add up. I put 2 and 2 together, and it came out IV. It was time to make my move.
So, have you come up with any answers? Who killed Julius Caesar?
Only one guy could have done it.
Yeah, who?
Let's not play games, Brutus. Or should I say, Mr. Big.
Hey, what are you getting at?
If the sandal fits, wear it. You knocked off Big Julie.
Oh, you're out of your head. I hired you to find the killer.
Pretty smart, but not smart enough. Now, are you going to talk, or do I have to call in a couple of centurions to lean on you?
Oh, what? I admit it. I did it. I knocked off Big Julie, and I'd do it again.
If he wasn't already dead.
Right.
That's all I wanted to know, pal. I'm sending you up the Tiber for a long stretch. Come on, I'll call a chariot, and we'll go downtown.
Don't move unless you want a dagger in your toga. I'm getting out of here, and don't you try to stop me.
Well, he had the drop on me. I couldn't stop him, but I knew where he was headed. For the scene of the crime. The Senate. And so 15 minutes later, I pulled up in my chariot. Brutus, this is Flavius Maximus, Private Roman I know you're in there. Come on out.
Come in and get me.
Oh, come on, Brutus. We can smoke you out. We'll throw incense. We'll throw in an onion on a spear.
I don't care what you do. Hey, how'd you get right next to me?
This is an interpretation. I can do whatever I want.
Oh, you got me, you creep. But I'll be back.
Oh, no, you won't. This isn't a series.
Oh, I'll be back. Just you wait. Just remember, all roads lead to Rome.
Get out of here. I took care of that case.
All hail Flavius. All roads lead to hail Flavius.
Thanks, boys, but if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a dog. Okay, baby, now you're sure your husband won't object? Frankly, I don't care. I told him. I know, but I was hoping perhaps we could talk about something else tonight. I told him.